I'll see you in the land of Mordor. Death awaits you at the border. Pass on through the gates of fun, destroy the ring of power and wonder.
Hi, Roman Daisel here with another video about the Lord of the Rings strategy battle game, courtesy of Games Workshop. And we're going to be looking at the Escape from Orthanc box set. This box set came out in 2003, just after the movie. And I actually bought this off eBay for $40 Canadian. And there's not a lot to it. You just get the Great Eagle, you get Gandalf the Grey, and Saruman the White, and you get the Palantir. And I also have the Lord of the Rings Orthanc puzzle, 3D puzzle. I paid like 20 bucks for this. It's a pain in the ass to put together. It looks pretty cool from afar, and it's pretty tall. I'm using that as just as a backdrop. So like I said, this set, it's all metal pieces. The eagle, though I did a good paint job on the eagle, the glue I had to use wasn't so great. It was a pain in the ass to glue the wings together. So, crazy glue didn't work. Normal glue doesn't work. I had to use some kind of bonding glue. And basically, it's just the fight scene that they had in the Orthanc throne room, when Gandalf and Saruman have their little wizard's duel. Now, this didn't actually happen in the book. And Gandalf kind of glosses over his actual meeting with Saruman. He keeps to the main sticking points of what Saruman said and how he was acting. It doesn't say that they actually had a fight. In the movie, they had the big wizard's duel, which was kind of cool at the time. And Gandalf was imprisoned in the tower. I was kind of surprised at first when I thought about it, because Gandalf rides to Isengard. He goes through the front gate and he goes up to the tower. Well, wouldn't he have noticed that Saruman was building an army at the time, because he was tearing down all the trees and there were orcs about and stuff? Wouldn't Gandalf have been suspicious by then? Unless they were well hidden, and it just happened shortly after he arrived, and Saruman basically proclaimed himself. So I was kind of surprised at that. And the wizard duel was really cool in the movie. I liked it. I thought it added some realism, because Gandalf, even though he's kind of a passive person, he should have been able to defend himself. But then again, Saruman had the power of Isengard behind him. So, but then, of course, Gandalf gets sent all the way to the top. Hopefully that stays. Of Isengard in the book, in the movie. In the movie, they made it with a butterfly thing. But Gandalf had met Radagast earlier on and asked him to send messages to all their friends and to have them sent to Isengard. So the Great Eagle came swooping by with a message, saw Gandalf there, picked him up and took him away, leaving Saruman without his great prize. So when the Nazgul came to question Saruman about where the Shire was, Saruman didn't have any prize for him and could only give some limited information, and tried to twist it as much as possible. So he was caught between the two. As far as playability goes, you can't really, it's more of a set piece. Not really something you can play. You can use Saruman and Gandalf and the Eagle separately as other things. But to recreate the actual throne room scene in a game doesn't really work. Unless you're trying to steal the Palantir, and then, maybe that would work. But other than that, it's just a good set piece to have. And it's part of the collection. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. If anyone has that set, if they played it, what's it play like? Because I can't think of any reason other than separately to use these guys. And I'll keep putting more of my collection out there. Till next time, I'm out of here.